congratulations.
You heard the news.
The Outstanding Public Service Award from the National Publishers Society. I'm very, very impressed.
Well, you know my convictions, the debt we all owe society, the responsibility that we have for one another's well-being, and the importance of creating and maintaining a very strong sense of morality.
Yes, well, I'm very familiar with your strong sense of morality. In fact, when I was growing up, I thought you were a bit of a prude.
Well, maybe I was.
You were, believe me.
I trust you and Thorne are going to be there at the banquet.
Of course, well, we wouldn't miss it. And speaking of Thorne, I'm on my way to see him now.
All right.
See you later.
Is everything all right?
Dad, why is it every time I mention my husband, you ask me how my marriage is going?
Honey, I just...
Dad, actually, I'm sorry I asked that, because it just gives you an invitation to give me another lecture on Ridge.
All right. All right, I will spare you the words of warning. Give my best to Thorne.
I will. See you later.
Been trying to reach you. Where's my copy of Temptation? The new issue is supposed to be out today. Where is it? What the hell do you mean you don't know? Look, get on the phone. Forget it. Forget it. I'll call the big man myself.
Yes?
Bill, it's Nicholas. I don't have my copy of Temptation. Is there some delay?
None that I know of.
There's no special reason why I haven't received my copy yet?
Well, what possible reason?
There are no surprises.
Nicholas, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll take you at your word, Bill. Trust my copy will be here shortly?
I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. I'll talk to you later. No surprises. That'll be the day. Walter, don't send Nicholas his copy of Temptation. I prefer to deliver it in person.
Hi, Thorne.
Well, that's the second time in as many weeks you've mistaken me for your husband.
That's not very funny, Ridge.
Oh, sorry about that.
And no, you're not.
Looking for your husband?
Well, if I was looking for you, I would have gone to your office.
Huh.
Where's Thorne?
Production meeting with Dad.
Do you have an idea how long that'll go?
No, I can check, though.
No. No, I mean, you know, if he's with your father, I don't want to bother them.
Something going on.
Well, if you must know, among other things, I came to tell him that my father won the Outstanding Public Service Award.
Swell.
Well, I also wanted to ask him if it was all right to ask your parents out to dinner.
Oh, yeah. Can the kids come along, too?
Only if they're well behaved, which I'm sure you're not capable of doing.
Well, I do have a lousy track record with you. I won't deny that.
So anyway, I did try to call your mother and ask her, but she's out.
Yes, she is.
What's wrong? You seem concerned.
Well, I am a little bit.
About your mother?
I don't mean about the divorce.
What about?
I wasn't going to get into it with anyone, but, I don't know, maybe you could shed a little light on the situation for me.
Thorne, you've done a good job on this. I would see to it, though, that your brother gets a copy of it right away.
I will do that. Listen, Dad, have you got a few minutes?
Your mother is out this afternoon. I'd like to be home when she gets there. But if it's important.
Yeah, it is important to me. It's about Caroline and I. Our sex life.
You and Caroline are having problems.
Well, it's really Caroline's problem. I say that with all the awareness that when it comes to lovemaking, usually both partners are involved.
Is it a disinterest on her part?
Maybe it's our busy schedules, Dad. Maybe just pure fatigue. But I suspect that it goes further than that. It seems that way on the surface, but there's got to be more to it. There has to be.
Did this start right after your marriage?
No. See, that's what boggles my mind. Caroline and I were very compatible, relaxed. I mean, her inexperience was never a problem. If anything, it enhanced our lovemaking.
Well, then when did this begin?
Just during the last month.
Can you think of an incident that might have triggered this?
I have racked my brain, and I can't.
She just lost interest.
That's about it.
Now, you haven't forced the issue, have you?
No, I know better than to do that.
Have you questioned Caroline about
Of
it?
course, again and again.
What does she say?
She's having a lot of trouble articulating her feelings to me.
Is she upset with you?
Dad, she has said over and over again, it's her, it's not me. She doesn't want me blaming myself. How do I not wonder if it's something that I might have done or not done?
Thorne, if there had been an incident between you, something big enough to provoke this kind of a reaction, you would remember.
Is it possible this is just temporary?
Yes, I think that's a very big possibility. I think that's very likely.
Well, I'm not putting any pressure on her.
That's good. I think that's very wise.
I mean, if our marriage had started out this way, that'd be one thing. But we've never had any problems. There's just one thing that keeps haunting me, Dad.
And that is?
Regardless of what she says, how much of this has to do with me?
You and Mother have a close relationship. It's possible she may have confided in you.
About what?
Where she goes 1 or more afternoons a week. It's been going on for years, though we just recently found out about it. Do you have any idea about that?
No, I don't. She's never told anyone where she's going?
No. I mean, I've asked her about it. But she's very elusive.
And you say this has been going on for years?
Yeah. Since before Maria came to work for us. Predates her.
Do you have any idea at all?
Yeah, the obvious choice, of course, is one I just can't buy.
That she's having an affair?
Yeah.
Well, hasn't it been many years since your parents have been really close?
Yeah, but I still have trouble with that idea.
Well, what could some of the other possibilities be? I mean, where could she go? A place? But what would make a person return to a place that often? I think it almost has to be a person.
Whatever it is, I have a feeling we're going to find out today.
How?
I tried to stop it, but it's too late. Dad went ahead and hired someone to follow Mother. Damn it. She's my mother. She's got a lot of class and dignity. The idea of some guy following around is really...
I know, I understand. But maybe it's for her own protection. You have no idea what might be going on.
That was Dad's point, too.
Well, I guess she doesn't really have to ever know about it. And what if it's something really important, Ridge?
Well, we'll find out soon enough. In fact, I have to get home now. It's been good seeing you. Dad, listen to me. I'm acting like we don't even live in the same house.
Well, we don't see each other that often, really.
No. Take care of yourself, Caroline.
You too, Rich.
Donna.
Hi. Ramon wasn't here, so I let myself in. I hope that's okay.
Sure, Ramon has a habit of wandering off. Look, come in, please.
It's good to see you.
So, are you going to or coming from work?
Well, actually, I was on my way too, but I stopped and called and told them I'd be late. I wanted to talk to you, Nicholas.
Shoot.
First, I wanted to thank you for the other night. I had a wonderful time.
So did I. It was a very, very special evening.
But something that you said has been bothering me so much that I had to come by.
What was that?
You said that you loved me and that you wanted to continue seeing me. But it was something you said after that about keeping our relationship a secret and about only seeing each other in private. That's why I'm here, Nicholas. To find out why.
Son, don't let yourself get all hung up on a lot of self-doubt here.
I know, Dad. Caroline's reassured me. Tried to. But she's that kind of a person. I mean, she would do that. I still have to wonder how much of this has to do with me.
Look, I don't know what goes on behind closed bedroom doors, but from what you've told me, you're handling this very well, with a lot of patience and understanding. I just have to wonder if you're not forgetting something.
Like what?
That your wife had been raped, that her first sexual experience was by force.
But, Dad, I told you how wonderful our honeymoon was. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. But we didn't rush it, and it was just wonderful.
Still, I think the question is, are there not scars from her past, from her rape?
Well, this is way out of my depth.
Mine, too. I think it might suggest professional help. Just to reassure yourself that you're doing everything you possibly can.
I suggested this to Caroline, and she didn't seem to think that it was necessary.
I would watch it very closely, son. And if things don't improve in the next week or so, I would reach out for some counseling. All right?
Yeah. Thanks.
Nicholas, I want to know what's going on. Why can't you even answer me? Why do we suddenly have to keep our relationship a secret? You know, I have been thinking about this over and over again, and I
Will
really
you try
can't...
not to think about it then?
I can't stop thinking about it. It's been on my mind ever since you left the other night. Why would you ask this? Why is this so important to you? You said that you loved me.
And I do love you.
Do you? Really?
What do you think? I'm some sort of Casanova that casually goes around telling women he's in love with them?
No, I don't.
I cannot even believe that you're asking me this.
Well, I don't see where it's such an outrageous thought. Especially considering I spend one of the most enjoyable evenings of my life with a man, and he doesn't even follow it up with a phone call.
Look,
I was going to call you yesterday.
Yes, but you didn't. Not a single word since you told me we had to keep our relationship a secret. Nicholas, I'm not trying to pressure you.
I'm just searching for some kind of answer. It's important to me to know where I stand with you.
You know that I love you very, very much.
Well, isn't part of loving someone being honest and open with them?
Yes.
Then why can't you tell me why we can only see each other in private?
Donna, if you just try.
Well, are you seeing someone else? Is that it? Are you involved with another one of your models?
No.
I mean, I never asked this because I just assumed. Nicholas, are you married?
Donna, you're letting your imagination run wild.
Well, then help me. Just tell me the truth. What is going on here, Nicholas? What are you so afraid of?
Stephanie? Your mother is not home yet.
She's been away about 3 hours now.
Maria says that she usually takes about this long.
But where?
We're about to find out.
Will whoever you have following Mother phone, or what arrangement have you made?
That I'll contact them.
God, it is bizarre, isn't it?
Unless, as you say, there might be a logical, simple explanation.
Yeah, I said that. Yet. What could it be?
What could what be?
Dad and I were just speculating on where you were this afternoon.
Oh? Did you read in the newspaper this morning that Bill Spencer's going to receive some sort of award?
Yes, I saw that.
Well, Eric, I was wondering if we might not take the whole family to the banquet. I think Caroline might appreciate that.
You never did say where you were this afternoon.
Why? Is it important?
Caroline mentioned she and Thorne taking us out to dinner. I didn't know where to call you.
Oh. Well, we'll have to do it another evening, won't we? I'm going to go upstairs and bathe and change, all right? See you in a little while.
Well, it's very evident that she doesn't want us to know where she's been.
Yes, very evident. Where is she going? Who is she with?
Suppose we find out.
I just hope to God we're not going to regret this.
Regret it? How? Why?
I don't know. I just have this strange feeling that we're going to learn more than we bargained for here.
It's busy. I'll try again later.
That's got to be it, Nicholas. Someone is pressuring you for some reason. So much so that you're afraid to even be seen with me in public.
Donna, please don't concern yourself with it. Look, it's best for both of us that I say nothing.
Then it does involve me in some way.
We both have a lot at stake here. I don't want to possibly make a mistake that could jeopardize everything for us. Look, I'm already running a risk saying what I am.
That risk is seeing me. Why should two people in love with each other getting together be a threat to someone?
I can't tell you anymore. I've already said too much. Look, I swear to you, there is not another woman.
But you're still gonna leave me hanging. I'm doing this under protest, you understand.
Am I married? You know, you cracked me up.
Well, I guess there is something sexy about a mystery man.
That's the way to look at it.
Don't push me too far, Nicholas. I mean it. You keep on keeping things from me, and you're gonna lose me.
I'm not gonna lose you. I don't plan on losing you. Not if I can help it.
Hello?
Dave, it's Eric.
Oh, yeah, I thought it would be.
I take it you were able to follow my wife.
Yes, I was.
Did you find out anything?
Well, I don't quite know what to make of it, Eric. And I had rather not discuss it over the phone. Can I meet you later?
You can't give me some idea?
I had rather do it in person for reasons that will become very obvious to you.
Mr. Harmon, is my mother in any kind of difficulty?
Dave, that's my son. Would you be listening in?
Well, let me just tell you what I know, and then you can make a decision for yourselves. Can you give me a time?
I'll get back to you within the hour.
Talk to you then.